Disclaimer. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes. It is not a suggestion to buy, sell, or hold any asset. Please do your own research and due diligence when choosing what to invest in. Now, on to the analysis.
In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my Bitfarms position, which is currently sitting at a dollar cost average of $2.37 for 3,400 shares. I'm also going to be talking about these put options, specifically the $2, $2.50, and $3 puts. I'm also going to be covering these call options and when I'll feel safe selling these call options, like the $2, $2.50, and $3 call options. Then I'll talk about my color position, which is currently sitting at $3.62 dollar cost average for 300 shares. And I'm going to be focusing on these $3.50 calls that I sold. Now, I want you to focus and pay attention on the break-even price, which is $4.40, and also pay attention to the current color price, which is $3.42. Notice too that these options will be expiring on February 21st. So now that you know what my dollar cost average is and what the price of Bitfarms is, I'm going to show you what my strategy is going to be for this year, 2025, on selling puts and selling calls. But first, I wanted to show you my game plan for selling puts. So let's take a look at this chart that I drew here. So as you can see here, I have my dollar cost average of $2.37. Bitfarms is currently trading at $1.72. So if things stay the way that they are, I'm not going to be selling any puts. Why not? Because I can easily buy more shares of Bitfarms at the current price, which is $1.72. It's below my dollar cost average. So if I keep buying them at this price, this is going to bring my dollar cost average down. So let's take a look at the second scenario. My dollar cost average goes down to $2 and Bitfarms shares stay at $1.72. In this scenario, I will not be selling puts again. Why not? Because I could continue to buy more shares of Bitfarms at $1.72, and this will continue to bring my dollar cost average down. So now let's go into the third scenario. Bitfarms shares goes up to $2 and I managed to bring my dollar cost average down to $2 as well. Well, in this scenario, I'm going to be selling $2 puts. Why? Because by selling these $2 puts, let's say I sell them for 10 cents, 20 cents, or 30 cents, or whatever. Well, this means that I'll be buying shares of Bitfarms below my dollar cost average. Because by selling $2 puts for 10 cents, let's just use that as an example, I'm really going to be buying shares of Bitfarms at $1.90. All right. So that will continue to bring my dollar cost average down. Now let's go to the last scenario here. If Bitfarms share price goes up to $2.25 and my dollar cost average is at $2, I won't be selling $2 puts anymore. Why not? Because if I sell $2 puts, I will most likely not be able to buy more shares of Bitfarms because it's trading above the $2 put strike price that I would plan to sell. So in this situation, I would sell instead a $2.50 put or a $3 put. However, I want to make sure that the premium that I make is going to allow me to buy shares of Bitfarms below Bitfarms' current share price, which is $2.25 in this situation if this were to happen. So therefore, I would sell 250 puts for 30 cents or more and the $3 puts for 70 cents or more because, or rather for 80 cents or more, because this would allow me to buy shares of Bitfarms below its share price of $2.25. So that would not bring my dollar cost average down, but it would allow me to buy more shares below its current share price. So now we're taking a look at what call options I'll be comfortable selling under the same circumstances. So if my dollar cost average is still $2.37 and Bitfarms is trading at $1.72, I would only feel comfortable selling $2.50 calls. Now, if my dollar cost average came down to $2 and Bitfarms was still trading at $1.72, then I'd feel comfortable selling $2 calls. On the third scenario, if my dollar cost average came down to $2 and Bitfarms share price went up to $2, then I would want to make more profit. So I would sell $2.50 calls again. Now, for the last scenario, if Bitfarms share price goes to $2.25 and my dollar cost average is still at $2, then I could sell $3 calls or above. I would feel comfortable selling calls at that strike price. So these are the situations that we could see in this coming year or in this year 2025, and these are the calls that I would be comfortable selling under these circumstances. So now we're going to move on to our colored $3.50 call options. We have 3 of these options that we've sold. So let's take a look. My dollar cost average again is $3.62, and color current share price is $3.42. So now if Color's share price remains at this price, $3.42, when my 350 call options expire on February 21st, then I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let these options expire and get my 300 shares back from collateral and sell 3 more 350 calls. So that is what would happen if these color share price stayed at $3.42 at expiration. However, if color's share price went to $4 during the expiration date, which is February 21st, once again, then I could roll this option, which means I could buy back these call options and sell $4 call options, right? Because by the time these options are close to expirations, I'll be able to buy them back for less than what I sold them for. And then I would also make more money by selling $4 calls at expiration. So that is what I could do in this situation. Now, if color share price went to $5 when these options expired, right? Then I would just simply let myself be assigned. And what is going to be my assigned position? I'm going to receive for 3 of these put options, or for 3 of these 350 call options, I'm going to be assigned $1,050. So I'm going to take this $1,050 that I was assigned and buy 200 shares of color shares for the price of $5, right? I'll be able to buy 200 shares with this $1,050 that I'm being assigned. And that will allow me to sell $5 call options. So that is just going to keep compounding all of the money that I'm investing into the stock market. So this is going to be my strategy for 2025. I'm going to be buying more shares of Bitfarms if I'm able to, or I'm going to sell puts if Bitfarm shares goes above my dollar cost average. Now, as far as the color stocks, I'm going to allow these options to expire if color does not go above the strike price. But if I do get assigned this call option, which means I'm going to receive $1,050, then I'm going to use that money to buy more shares of color. And I'm just going to let my money continue to grow and continue to grow after that. Okay, because I don't want to sell for a loss, and I don't want to invest money that I'm going to lose. I'm investing money that I don't need at the moment, but in case I needed it, in case of an emergency, I want to make sure that that money is available to me. And so that is what I'm going to be expecting to do. Okay, with these call options and with my shares, anytime I needed to sell them or buy them back in order to free up my collateral, then I want to have the option to do that. Okay, so by using this strategy, that means there's very little chance that I will lose all of the money that I've invested into the stock market, that I would not be able to take out the same amount that I've invested into the stock market. So that is going to be my strategy. Stay tuned to my channel to see if I'm able to have a gain this year. We know last year, 2024, I wasn't able to recover from my big loss in January, but this year we're starting fresh now. I have my strategy in place, so I'm gonna be looking to have some kind of profit this year. All right. So stay tuned. Keep in tune to my journey, and let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I'm gonna be ending this year green, or if I'm gonna be red again in 2025. Okay. Now, if you have any questions, please comment, like this video, so that because that's gonna help the channel, right? If you like and comment, it's gonna help the channel to be in the algorithm. It's going to help the channel to reach more people, and they'll also be able to learn how to invest in the stock market.
This has been another video from Dad's Market Stats. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like the video. If you know someone that can benefit from these videos, make sure to share it with them as well. Until next time, and remember, let's grow together.